That's like the third or fourth call we've gotten on that phone line.
That same person.
We're not even supposed to be open till 11, so stop fucking calling us. How does it smell? Hey everybody, welcome to Seriously Lighthearted. Wow, you almost threw me off there, Kai. Welcome to Seriously Lighthearted Yoga. Today we're going to be talking about kind of creating a, shall we say, a roadmap for your practice. We've been talking about short-term and long-term goals, but we're going to talk about creating the map and the fact that it really just shouldn't live in here. It doesn't have to only live in here and probably shouldn't only live in there.
Probably the single piece of advice I would give you. It doesn't need to just be in your head, because if it's in your head, what you're going to do is change it. So sit down, take a moment, look at what your practice wants to be, and then write it down. My recommendation is to put it at the front page of your practice journal, just so you can always open up to that very first page and see, oh, there, that's where I want to go. And then you're going to look at what you're going to do today, and you're going to think, okay, does that fit with where I want to go? And you think, yeah, or no, and if it does, great, and if it doesn't, then you have to decide whether you would like to continue with the thing that isn't going to help you so much, or change to something that will help you a little more. And that is kind of, again, where the practice comes in, because if you are looking to achieve the long-term goal, if that's really important to you, changing that short-term practice that you are into is going to be something that you need to work on, to kind of get over your own ego in the short term to allow the long term to happen. And then at the same time, if you're okay with that, let the short-term goal that you wanted to do happen. Like, it's okay to be interested in something for a while. It may pull you away from the long-term goal you had set previously, but maybe the short-term goal that you go through now is going to, in effect, change what you're looking to do in the long term. So think about all those things, consider them. It's not bad to, say, practice something in the short term that doesn't help you with your long-term goal. That's kind of in a sense,
helps with
fulfilling.
That burnout that we were talking about.
Yeah.
The other day too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
go ahead.
Anyways, no, you can go.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's important to still feel like the moment that you're in is right. So if you're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, and you're like, I really want to just meditate today, but that's not really working towards my long-term goal of X, Y, or Z, you're allowed to just meditate, and that's fine. It helps keep that burnout from occurring, which is a very real thing, like we spoke about a few days ago, and is something that really should be avoided. Also, keep in mind, like Kai touched on briefly, your long-term goals will sometimes change, and there's also nothing wrong with that. You are going to change and evolve as a person, as a yogi, as an entity in this world, and that. The way you change as you become more enlightened and you learn new things about yourself and about the world around you is going to potentially change those long-term goals. You can absolutely change those long-term goals, but like Kai is saying, write it down so that you're less apt to want to change those or feel the need to change them.
Because it fits with what you're doing.
Yeah, because your ego and your mind is going to change those long-term goals
in an instant if it wants.
Yeah, if it wants to. Whereas if it's written on a page, it becomes something that you need to think about. Well, this long-term goal that I wrote down, 6 months ago is really no longer applicable, and then you can then do some deeper thinking and searching.
I got there.
Some deeper thought as to whether you still want to pursue that or this new goal that you've come into mind should be where you're at. So give it some thought. Let us know if you have any questions. Give somebody a high five. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.